Bart, you're up first. Biggest GOAT in sports right now?
Biggest GOAT in sports right now definitely has to be Tom Brady. I mean, not only has he dominated and won 7 titles, he's done it for 2 organizations. And he's a guy that just turns the organization over immediately. I mean, you can't argue that the hardest, I think it's harder to win and have dynasties in football than it is in basketball because of the roster turnover. It's hard to keep a bunch of players together for a long time. He's done it in so many different ways with different types of rosters. He's did it with defense. He's done it with 2 tight ends. He's done it with receivers. And he's just the GOAT, man. He just goes and instantly they win. And 7 titles is far greater than 4.
Big Perk.
Oh, well, Molly, I'm going with LeBron James, and here it is. We talk about winning with championships with different organizations. LeBron did just that. He won 1 with Cleveland, 2 with Miami, and 1 with the Lakers, and 3 Finals MVPs. Let alone still doing it at the age that he is, and having to play both sides of the court, offense and defense. You can't sub offense for defense and take LeBron out. He has to play both sides. And then to top it off on the other end, what LeBron James does off the court makes him the most active GOAT to me. What he does in the community is blowing Tom Brady out the water. What he's doing right now is being the first ever athlete that is still playing to reach $1 billion in his career. You know what he's doing right now? He's setting a bar. He's laying out the blueprint of how to brand yourself, how to make the most money possible while you're playing. And right now what LeBron James is doing, in between the lines, outside the lines, this is why he's the GOAT right now. It's not all about what you're doing on the court. It's what you're doing outside of the court, and this is why LBJ is the GOAT.
Hey, Big Perk, you think if football wasn't a cap sport, you don't think Tom Brady winning 7 titles would have far past $1 billion before LeBron James?
I mean, I don't have – this has nothing to do with – listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. He didn't make $1 billion off of his salary. He made $1 billion off of his brand. He made $1 billion off of being marketable. He made $1 billion off of his investments. By the way, who's part owner of the Boston Red Sox right now. By the way, who has part ownership of a soccer team right now. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He's showing us the blueprint on how to make money outside of basketball.
Can I address something, too, that Perk's been saying? Because basketball players always use this as an excuse because they say that you only play one side of the ball. Well, that means you have less control. That means you have to be a lot more dominant at what you do, right? And he is playing defense. His defense is keeping his bad defense off the field, right? His defense is putting up points so he can make sure that he has a lead so his defense can play a certain way.
Molly.
You guys always say that we don't play defense.
Molly, I'm glad he bought that. Molly, real quick, I'm glad he brought that up because that was the same reason why I said the Tennessee Titans are going to win the Super Bowl. Thank you for proving that for me, boy, because of their offense.
But then
Thank you. Go ahead, Molly.
Carry on.
No, carry on. Carry on, Molly. Don't do that.
Wait, there's one more thing that you said that I'm not going to gloss over, and then we're going to move on. We're not going to address it, but we are going to in the future here. That you said it's easier to have a dynasty in the NBA than it is the NFL.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I believe so because of the flexibility that you control, like the NBA players can move themselves around to organizations far easier than football players. We see Aaron Rodgers trying to figure out how to get out. James Harden just put on a couple LBs and they shipped him where he wanted to.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.